National Stadium transformed into a sea of emotion and colors. Thousands gathered to honor the late former Prime Minister Raila Odinga. Early morning crowds streamed in, young and old, women and men, waving Kenyan flags, holding portraits and wearing T-shirts bearing Raila's image. A ceremony military procession ushered in the flag-draped coffin, prompting chants of Raila Usilale Bado Mapambano. The atmosphere was both solemn and celebratory. Those who arrived early enough could be seen dancing, carrying branches and palm fronds, and others with a symbolic hammer. Some were visibly overwhelmed. Security was tight, with over 10,000 officers from GSU, military police and National Youth Service deployed to maintain order. The family shared emotional memories of the former ODM leader. His daughter Winnie Odinga gave a moving tribute, recounting his final moments in India, where he passed away in her arms. She dismissed false reports about his health, describing him as a dignified gentleman who died strong. She urged Kenyans to honor his legacy with pride and purpose, including his impact beyond politics, knack for storytelling and love for music.
Our home was the Vitendawili testing ground, filled with trivia, quizzes that challenged the four of us, in a good way sometimes. When I learned that you willed to be buried in 72 hours, I laughed. Good old Dad, testing and planning for all of us, even beyond the grave. I can see you now laughing in your heaving manner. I can see you laughing at all of us, knowing that your wish will be done. To my fellow mourners, I learned from him that love for country is not just in words, but in sacrifice. That justice must be pursued even when the path is lonely. The true leadership is service and not power.
Raila Jr. vowed to uphold his father's legacy as son and a political hero, recalling cherished moments and lessons. Rosemary Odinga, standing beside her daughters, shared the pain and confusion she felt upon hearing the news.
To me, he was my advisor. He was a friend. He was also someone who understood me very well, and my children and my siblings. Until today, it is still very difficult. Ni uchungu mwingi sana ambao tunahisi kama familia. Na leo hii tunakuja na nyinyi pia, ndio tuombeleze na nyinyi pia, Kenya mzima na dunia mzima. Nataka tu kusema asanteni sana kwa kusimama na sisi, na tutaendelea kusimama.
Mama Ida Odinga delivered a heartfelt tribute to her husband of 52 years, reminiscing about their life together marked by love, resilience and shared struggle. Her words painted a portrait of a devoted partner and a visionary leader.
I know you are all concerned. I know you are all mourning. You are sad about this, but let's keep peace so that the peace can prevail, not only here in the stadium, but also in the rest of the country.
Mourners at Nyayo National Stadiums were electrified as Bishop David Cody of the Anglican Church condemned leaders who misused power to loot public resources, calling them enemies of progress. He praised Raila as a rare leader who inspired change through words and conviction, and urged Kenyans to reject handouts and demand integrity.
Never use the power of money to intimidate people or to lure followers. Today we have very bad manners amongst most of our politicians. They have taught our people the culture of handouts, that wherever you are, you must give part with money. And woe unto those who drive big vehicles, they are in trouble.
Former President Uhuru Kenyatta gave a heartfelt tribute to his longtime political rival and friend. He described Raila as a patriot and statesman central to Kenya's democratic journey, linking him to Africa's greatest liberation heroes. Recalling their historic 2018 handshake that ended political tension, Uhuru highlighted Raila's belief in building bridges across communities and generations. He shared personal memories of quiet talks about their father and Kenya's past.
Yangu ndugu yangu, ni kuombee kwa Mwenyezi Mungu akurehemu, akulaze na amani na wenzako, ukijua ya kwamba twakumbuka wewe na yale ambao umebakisha tutaendelea nayo, na familia yako sasa imekuwa yetu na tutaendelea kuwalinda na kuwachunga na kusimama pamoja nao kwa wakati wote. Nasema lala salama ndugu. Mungu awabariki familia yako na awafariji na awapatie nguvu.
Later, Kenyans were allowed to view the former Prime Minister's body until 5 p.m. After that, the flag-draped casket departed Nyayo Stadium for Lee Funeral Home, transported in a private hearse escorted by military outriders through Nairobi. Plans for a night vigil at his current residence were, however, revised. The ODM party confirmed the remains will be preserved at Lee Funeral Home ahead of its airlift to Kisumu on Saturday morning, where crowds are expected to gather before his final burial in Bondo on Sunday. And that's it from the Eastleigh Voice News Desk.